Saturday night in July and you go to a rodeo to enjoy the show. But outside the entry, there's a group of animal rights activists protesting. Are you educated enough to know your own views? While PETA claims rodeo animals suffer fear and pain through the application of spurs, flank straps, prods, and tail twisting, the PRCA established many safety rules and regulations because these animals are more like family than anything else. A bucking bull works for 2 minutes a year, and the PRCA has more than 60 rules to ensure the proper care and treatment of rodeo animals is included in its official rules and regulations. If you are not an avid rodeo goer such as myself, you may be confused at what I'm even going on about. Animal welfare is how an animal is coping with the conditions in which it lives healthy, comfortable, well-nourished, safe, able to express innate behavior, and if it's not suffering from unpleasant states such as pain, fear, and distress. This means that the animals must have access to disease prevention and veterinary treatment, appropriate shelter, management, nutrition, humane handling, and humane slaughter/killing. Overall, animal welfare's dictionary definition is a human responsibility that encompasses all aspects of the animal's well-being, including proper housing, management, nutrition, disease prevention and treatment, responsible care, human handling, and when necessary, humane euthanasia. Now that you are aware of what animal welfare is, what does it mean? Not only must the animal be considered, but human attitudes and beliefs become part of this conversation as well. Along with that, animal welfare is not the same as animal rights. With that being said, what is the difference between animal rights and animal welfare? For starters, animal rights address the legal and moral standing of animals in society. Animal rights activists also strive for ceasing all use of animals by humans, including for food, fiber, entertainment, and even animals as pets. They believe that humans should not use or own any animals in any way, even as companions, and although this may sound great, the ultimate goal is not to improve the well-being of animals, but to stop breeding and human interaction with animals. On the other hand, animal welfare is pro-animal ownership. Along with this, they recognize the human-animal bond, the value of quality animal care, and purposeful breeding. They support advancing science to ensure the health and well-being of animals. One of the biggest hotspots for this argument is, you guessed it, the rodeo arena. What most animal rights activists may not know is that rodeo has rules set to protect their livestock. Here are some of the over 60 rules of the PRCA, the Pro Rodeo Cowboys Association. A veterinarian must be on site at all PRCA-sanctioned rodeo. All animals are inspected and evaluated for illness, weight, eyesight, and injury prior to the rodeo, and no animals that are sore, lame, sick, or injured are allowed to participate in the event. Acceptable spurs must be dull. Standard electric prods may be used only when necessary and may only touch the animal on the hip or shoulder area. Stimulants and hypnotics may not be given to any animal to improve performance. Any PRC member caught using unnecessary roughness or abusing an animal may be immediately disqualified from the rodeo and fined. This holds true whenever it is in a competitive area or elsewhere on the rodeo grounds. Weight limitations are set for both calves and steers. The flank straps for horses are fleece-lined, and those for bulls are made of soft cotton rope and may be lined with fleece. All rodeos must have a conveyance available to humanely transport an injured animal. Chutes must be constructed with the safety of animals in mind, and the PRCA has over 60 more rules to ensure that the proper care and treatment of rodeo animals. Of course, there are punishments if these rules are violated. This includes, but is not limited to, the following. Each violation of this act is a separate charge or misdemeanor. Any person who violates this act may be punished by imprisonment up to 1 year, a fine, or both. A rodeo found to be in violation of these provisions will have its permit to travel the circuit revoked and will be subject to fines up to $10,000. Now that you have a basic knowledge of animal welfare and animal rights, here are some of the most popular organizations associated with these movements. First, the animal welfare supporters. The American Pet Association is one that serves the companion animal and humane organizations first, and pet community and related business is a very close second. They are an independent and standalone organization. Secondly, there's the Humane Farm Animal Care. This organization was founded in 1985, and it has over 250,000 members. Their main subject is combating the imprisonment of animals in cages and crates. And finally, the PRCA. As we know, they have 60 rules against animal punishment, and their animals are more like family than they are animals. Next, the animal rights supporters. First of all, we have PETA. PETA has more than 6.5 million members and supporters, and they find that there are 4 areas in which the largest numbers of animals suffer the most intensely for long periods of time. 1, in laboratories, in the food industry, in the clothing trade, and the entertainment industry. Secondly, there's the Animal Liberation Front. This organization is on the FBI list for one of the top terroristic organization groups in the country. ALF pledges its commitment to not harming either human or non-human animals, but its members have taken actions which can be justifiably be considered as threatening violence against people. Because ALF actions may be against the law, activists work anonymously, either in small groups or individually, and do not have any centralized organization or coordination. ALF pledges its commitment to not harming either human or non-human animals, but its members have taken actions which can justifiably be considered as threatening violence against people. It's a usual Saturday night in July, and you go to a rodeo to enjoy the show, but outside the entry there's a group of animal rights activists protesting. Now you are educated enough to know your own views, so enjoy your night at the rodeo, enjoy your family pets, and most importantly, enjoy your delicious meal, animal welfare supporters.